everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get this very trendy dolphin skin makeup look. It was started by Mary Phillips, who is an ambassador of iconic London. It's similar to like a glass skin look, except it's a lot more glowy and like a wet look. I'm also going to be trying out the Boxycharm Mystery Mascara today, and I'll talk more about this later. But before we get started, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and click the notification bell so you never miss one of my videos. So if you would like to see how I get this very glossy and wet dolphin skin look, just keep watching. Okay, so I don't have any products on my face. All I did was do my skincare routine right now. So the last thing I did was put on moisturizer. So the first thing I'm gonna go in with is the Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist. I've used this before and I really like it. It just kind of makes your skin nice and fresh and glowy. I'm just gonna spray some of it. I love using it because it's super hydrating, and as you can tell, like my skin already looks glowy already. So I'm just starting with the wet base so we get that full glow effect. Okay, and for primer, I'm going in with the Too Faced GU Fresh Glow Luminous Face Primer. So this just makes your face very glowy. Again, we want as many glow products as we can, but it's super shiny and looks like it has like illuminator in it. Like it looks like you put highlighter in your primer. And I could have also used the Supergoop Glow Screen. That one is really good at also having a luminous finish and making very glowy. But I didn't want to waste my sunscreen because the foundation I'm using today already has sunscreen in it. And that stuff's really expensive, so I just decided to use this one today. So even before I put on foundation, I still want to get as many glowy products as I can, so it looks like your skin is really glowing from under. So you can already see like that natural glow all over. So pretty, and this is like already without any highlighter. Okay, next I'm going in with the MAC Strobe Cream in a Pinklite. So again, we just want that extra glow, anything we can get. So I'm just taking a little bit of this, and I'm not putting it all over my face. You totally can. You can even mix it with your foundation. But I'm going to put it in places that I would highlight. So basically on my cheekbones. So it is still making your skin super glowy, and it has like a touch of pink. So basically I'm doing a cream highlighter under my foundation. Okay, and then I'm also putting some on my temples. Just anywhere that the sun naturally hits your face. And then I'll put some on my nose. And I think I'll also do my brow bones. And then like my chin. Okay, so as you can tell, it just made my face so much more glowy. Like it just took it up a notch, and that's what we're gonna keep doing for all of the steps for eye makeup. We want as much dewy and highlighting products as we can put on our face. And I'm gonna go in with foundation. We do wanna get a more no makeup look. So I'd suggest doing anything with light to medium coverage, anything dewy, and even a tinted moisturizer would probably be best. I personally don't have a tinted moisturizer, and I do wanna make my look a little bit more full coverage because I do have some breakouts that I wanna cover. So I'm just gonna do my little foundation moisturizer trick that I've done before. So basically you take any foundation that you want. So I'm gonna take the Tarte Foundcealer. One, because it has a very dewy finish, and two, it has sunscreen in it, so it has that natural glowy look. But at the same time, we do wanna tone it down. We don't want it too full coverage, so you would get a moisturizer. I'm gonna take the TouchInSol Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm. This is a really nice moisturizer. It's very light, but it gives you that pretty glass skin that we want. I'm just gonna take my foundation, put some on my hand, and then I'm gonna take my moisturizer and put some of that in there as well. And then I'm just gonna mix it up on my hand, and it's just shearing it out, making it a little bit more lighter coverage, and it's also making it a little bit more dewy. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put that on my face. I'm going to take my Morphe brush and just put it on. And you can use a beauty blender if you want, but like I always say, using a brush is a little bit more full coverage. And we already toned it down. I just still want to cover those breakouts, so that's why I'm using a brush. Okay, so now onto eyebrows. With this look, you want them very natural looking. You want to fill in just a tad bit, not too much. So I'm just going to touch up some areas that need it. So I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I have medium brown. So I'm just brushing my eyebrows up. And you do want to brush them up to get that full natural look of your eyebrows. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with the pencil. I'm gonna skip this whole first section like I usually do and just start right here and start creating the line under, just tracing it, but very lightly though. Now I'm just brushing that out a little bit to blend it in. So I just gave it a more sculpted look under, and then all I'm doing now is filling any sparse areas in, but like I said, with the very light hand because you wanna make it blend in with your natural hairs. So I think that's good there. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like that, just brush it out again. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my brow gel. I have the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I love this one. I feel like it's the most glossy looking one, and it does hold your eyebrows in place. So I'm just brushing that up and out, so all along my eyebrow. Just very simple, and you want to make sure the product is actually getting onto your eyebrow. And I do like to add 2 layers so it does look very natural looking, and it also helps blend in your eyebrow pencil better too. Okay, and I'm gonna cover my eyebrows using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish in the shade Medium Golden. So I'm just taking this flat brush and I'm just putting a little bit of the product on and then just carving out the brow. This one is very dewy and it's not very full coverage, so it won't look too harsh. It just kind of helps clean up the brow, so that's why I always do my eyebrows. And then if there's any excess, I'm just gonna add that to my eyelids. Now I'm gonna take my damp beauty sponge and then I'm just blending that in so it's very seamless and not as sharp looking. Okay, so moving on to eyeshadow, I go in with the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. I feel like this is a really great color for natural eyeshadow, so I love using bronzers whenever I do natural looks. So I'm just taking a Morphe blending brush and I'm just gonna add that to my crease, and we're just gonna give our eyes some color. And I'm just keeping it on the crease. I'm not gonna go any higher, any lower. Like I said, all I'm really focused on is adding some color to our eyes. You can go as heavy or light as you want with this. Try not to do too much, but if I want it to be a little bit darker, I will add just like a bit more on the outside. And like usual, I still like to blend in my eye look with my nose. So what I'm gonna do is take where I'm blending it from here and then bring it down to my nose. So it's just blending very nicely from your eyeshadow into your nose, and you're just giving it like a natural shadow look. Okay, I am gonna add a little bit of eyeliner, so I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Whiskey. I haven't been doing eyeliner that much, but I'm starting to get back into it. But I love using brown eyeliner because it's not as harsh as using a black one. And I really love it for natural looks. So what I wanna do is just make a baby wing, like very tiny, and connect it to like half of my eye. So I'm not bringing it over here, I'm just doing like half of my eye into like a baby wing. And then I'm just getting a very, very small brush like this, and I'm just kind of like buffing it out. Just adding a little bit of darkness right here for like a natural shadow. So there's not very much structure to it. I didn't make it super dark. That's not like a huge wing or anything. I just wanted a little extra color down here. Okay, so that's it. This step is definitely not necessary, but what I like is that it does leave a little shadow. It's very like messy, blended in, so when you put your mascara on, it does look like your eyes have a pretty shadow going up. So now onto mascara. For mascara today, we're actually going to be trying out the Boxycharm Mystery Mascara. So Boxycharm sent out these boxes to a few charmers, as they like to call us. So this is a mystery mascara. They want us to try it out and guess what brand it is. It's going to be launching at Sephora on the 25th, so actually tomorrow. So I am going to be trying it out today, so I just want to show you what the box looks like. Just like a regular Boxycharm, this is how it comes. And it does have a card on here. This is the mascara. So this is what it looks like. I don't know if this would be the actual packaging just without like the lettering on it. So this is the card. It says mystery mascara. And on the back, it's just kind of giving you little hints and talking about what it is. So what it does, it says it gives you jumbo wow KWCU lashes. It says natural bodybuilding ingredients and pure pigments deliver big time on big lashes. Every coat supports the natural hair growth and repair cycle for stronger, healthier lashes over time. Pure, lightweight, clean formula distilled down to lash care actives like castor oil, vitamin B5, and biotinol tripeptide 1. So that's what it does. What it is, it's a clean mascara for instantly big, fluffy lashes powered by hair care actives that help support the natural lash growth and repair cycle. It's next level clean, care, and volume. And it says stay tuned for the big reveal at Sephora on August 25th. So let's test it out. So again, here is the mascara. It's this pretty packaging. So I think how people are going to guess is basically on the brush. So this is the brush. I'm doing like old school. It is curved, which means it's gonna push up your lashes and curl them. And then the bristles are very big and fluffy, which I love because it means it puts a lot of product in your eyelashes. And I really like that because it makes your eyelashes really big and voluminous. So let's try it out and we'll see what we think it is. Let me give you a close-up of what my eyelashes look like before. They're already pretty long, but I don't have anything on them. So just putting it on, and I can already feel like a lot of product is going on very easily, and the curve is really pushing my lashes up, and it is giving like a lot of product off, so it can be very clumpy. Okay, so far just doing that one lash, I really like the formula. I really like how it puts a good amount of product on my eyelashes, and it is making them like curl really nicely because of the shape of the wand. But I feel like a big thing with this is it is clumping my eyelashes, which we don't want that. Okay, so the more I like brush through them like this without so much product on it, it does get better. Like, they do spread the lashes out better. So it is looking really nice now and how I like them. And I'm also gonna try the bottom lashes. I don't put very much on, just a little bit. This one is actually doing pretty well by not like touching under my lashes and like making that area black. I know that always happens to me. It's making them very long. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'll give you another close-up just to see what they look like now. Okay, so now for my opinion on it, I do think this is a really good mascara. I loved the curved shape of the wand. I loved the bristles on it. They're very fluffy. So it gave me something I love, like the Better Than Sex mascara, but with a curve to push up my lashes more. So I love that. It did make them very long and voluminous at the same time, which if you've heard me talk about that, I've been looking for something like that. So I feel like this is a great mascara. The only thing is that, like I said, if you put too much product and you don't like wipe it off, it will clump a little bit, but I did brush them out a little bit more, so like the clumpiness of it did go away. It's gone. So that was kind of the only downside to it, but other than that, I really did like it. It's a really good mascara. I really don't know what brand this mascara could be. I thought about Tarte because it looks like the Big Ego, but the Big Ego is already out. I feel like just looking at the packaging, I feel like it's gonna be one size from Patrick Starr. We will see. I really can't think of anything else because everything I already thought of, they either just came out with the mascara or they already have a lot of mascaras. So I don't see those brands coming out with anything else. So we will actually find out tomorrow because it does launch tomorrow on the 25th. But comment down below what you guys think it is. I would really love to hear what you think about it and what you think the brand is. So thank you so much to Boxycharm for sending me this mystery mascara. Okay, so moving on, we're gonna go in with the contour. I'm gonna be using the KKW Beauty Dark Contour Stick. I think I'm actually only gonna go in with the dark one today because I don't want my face really dark. I just want like a very natural contour to my face. I'm just gonna put it everywhere that I would naturally do my contour every other time. And I kind of like just doing like brush strokes like this. And I'm also gonna bring it down here. And then of course, we're gonna contour our nose. So blending it in to the brow and then back down. And then I like to bring it under and then do this little across the tip. Okay, and before we blend it in, I'm actually gonna add my concealer now. So I'm going back in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, Satin Finish. And then I'm just doing wherever I would naturally do my concealer. And again, I picked this one because it was very creamy, but at the same time, it's very natural looking. So it is gonna help achieve that Dolphin skin look, very glossy and glassy, but still making the skin look very natural. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do now is take a setting spray. So I'm actually using a mini. I'm using the Bare Minerals Dew Mist Setting Spray, just because I feel like this is the dewiest one that I have. And I just wanna spray this on my face so that way when I'm blending all of this out, it is still very creamy and dewy. I'm spraying some of that. So I'm gonna start by blending out my concealer first. And if it gets into the bronzer, that's fine. But I'm doing the concealer first because it is the lighter color. And if it starts to get like too dry looking, again, I'll go in with more setting spray. So see how when I blend this concealer in, it's still very like pretty and natural looking. It's not a matte finish. It's a very luminous, dewy finish, but very natural at the same time. Okay, and then now I'm moving on to the bronzer, just blending all of that in. We just want it to look like a natural tan and contour around our face. Everything we're doing is very dewy, very natural. Okay, so that's what it looks like after. I really like how we still get the highlighted points of our face and the bronze of our face, but we still have that pretty glow we were going for. And the big part of keeping it very glowy was using the dewy setting spray. We still see that very glowy look on our face. So moving on to blush, the blush I'm going to be using today is the Nars Liquid Blush in Torrid. And this actually goes a really long way, so all I have to do is like that much. And then just get my finger and then dab it on. I usually do some on my nose too, but just a little bit because this blush is like very pigmented. And then I just like to blend it in with my finger. I feel like that's the best way to do this one. And this just has like a very pretty natural like dewy look again. It's so pretty, and I even love wearing this like by itself, like no makeup on, just this blush. It's so pretty. And I tend to go overboard with this, so I'm just like gonna leave it here. Like I like how this looks. I want it to look like I have a natural blush on me. So I feel like this one is so perfect at doing that. Okay, and for highlighter, I'm going in with the Iconic Blend-In Illuminator in Original. So I'm glad I have at least one of these Iconic Blend-In Glowy products since they are the one that started the trend. And this is actually my favorite illuminator, so I would have used it anyways. Because I feel like using a liquid highlighter, like illuminator, is gonna keep that look we want going. It like blends in with your skin nicely and looks very natural, but super pretty. So I just like to take this and dab it on. And I think I actually put too much, but just dab it on. And then I'm actually gonna put some up here as well. We want it very glowy. And then also down my nose, right here. Maybe a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And then also like on my chin, just a tad. Okay, so now I'm just taking my finger and I'm blending it all in. This one blends in very nicely, just like the blush did, and like just look at that blending in. It's very natural and radiant, and it looks like you just have been sitting in the sun, looking very glowy. Like it just looks so beautiful, especially like with the natural sun hitting me. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot my brow bone. Definitely want to hit the brow bone, so I'm just taking whatever's on my fingers and I'm just putting some up here so like we get that glow on the brow bone. Okay, so for the nose, it's really important that we get on the nose in the middle and not around. So if you get it around here, you'll look like you're sweating. It'll look like your natural oils. And even though you want it to look very natural, you don't want it to look like you're sweating everywhere. And I actually never really highlight my chin, but I think it looks super pretty. I think I'm gonna start doing that. I actually really like it. For lip liner, I'm going in with the Becca Ultimate Lip Definer in Fearless, which it's like a brown nude. I wanted to use like a pink nude, but the ones I have are pretty like dark, so I'm just gonna use this. And I'm not gonna go overboard with it. I'm just like lining my lips, and I'm just trying to tie in the colors with my makeup already, so I'm trying to do like a nude and then just probably add a little bit of that and blend it in. Okay, next I'm taking the Becca Ultimate Lipstick Love in Sugar, and this is actually a mini. I got it in like a Christmas collection. So pretty. This is what it looks like, and I'm just putting that on top, and it gives it more of a, like a cool tone nude. And then I'm just blending in the edges with my finger into the lip liner. And I love these lipsticks because they're very like natural looking and like satiny, so it does have like a little shine to it. But I'm gonna add even more shine with the lip oil. I feel like with this look you definitely have to do a glossy lip. I just wanted some color under, so I'm gonna be going in with the Ulta Beauty Juice Infused Lip Oil in Cranberry and Pomegranate. This was in my favorite lip products video. I love this. I don't have just a clear gloss, so I'm gonna use this instead, and I just like using lip oils. Very hydrating. So as soon as I put this on, you can already tell like it got super glossy. Like I love this stuff. Okay, we have one last step, and that's adding a whole lot of dewy setting spray. So we're gonna go back in with the Bare Minerals Dew Mist and put that all over our face. I'm just packing that on. Okay, so this is really good. I love this one because it gives you an actual dewy skin finish, and it's like your skin feels wet, and that's the Dolphin look. It's a very wet and glossy look, so that's exactly what we want. Okay guys, and this is the finished Dolphin skin look. It's a very natural, glowy, wet look. I love it so much. I feel like it just makes my skin look amazing. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.